going on, guys? It's Steve. So Allen Iverson just came out and said that he thinks the Golden State Warriors are going to win the 2017 NBA championship. Now, he also came out and said he hopes they're going to win the championship because he wants Kevin Durant to win an NBA title, and KD has yet to win one. So I agree with him on that part. Kevin Durant definitely deserves an NBA championship. But do I think the Warriors are going to win? Hell to the no. It ain't going to happen, okay? Not anytime soon, okay? The Golden State Warriors are not going to win an NBA championship, especially if the Cleveland Cavaliers can continue to play the way they played last night. Did you see Kyrie Irving last night with 40 points? Did you see LeBron James with 15 points in the fourth quarter? Did you see Kevin Love? This team, when these three players are playing like that, they're absolutely just, you can't stop them. There's nothing you can do when these three players are playing like this. There is nothing you can do to stop them. It's honestly ridiculous how great these three players are. It's ridiculous. When they're clicking on all cylinders, nothing you can do. Because think about it. You have LeBron James, who's the greatest player of all time. Or in some people's eyes, the second greatest player ever. You have Kyrie Irving. I've never seen a player like Kyrie Irving before. He's so different than anyone I've ever seen before. Like, for example, a young Dwyane Wade. Young Dwyane Wade could do everything. Okay? He would drop 45 on you, but he'd also give you 8 rebounds, 8 assists, 3 blocks, 3 steals. You know? So, I mean, I've never seen anything like Kyrie Irving because he's just a pure scorer. And in the clutch, I mean, it's Uncle Drew time. This man in the clutch is just, there's nothing you can do about it. Absolutely nothing you can do about Kyrie Irving when it's clutch time. Crunch time. There's nothing you can do. Now, one thing anyone can do when, it's crunch time because Kyrie Irving takes over. There's nothing wrong with that because people say, oh, it's a problem, whatever. What's the big deal? LeBron has another closer on his team. Dwyane Wade was a closer. Chris Bosh was clutch. Was that a big deal? No, because those are better players, huh? But when it's Kyrie Irving, it's a big deal for some silly reason. That doesn't make sense to me. It absolutely does not make any sense to me. Now, to be honest, I just want the NBA Finals to start because I can't do this anymore, man. I'm bored out of my freaking mind. I want to see Kyrie Irving. I want to see LeBron. I want to see Kevin Love. I want to see this healthy team go up against a healthy Golden State Warrior team. That is what I want to see. I'm not concerned about anything else. I'm not concerned about that. I'm concerned about seeing the Golden State Warriors versus the Cleveland Cavaliers. That is what I want to see. And I want to see it now. I'm tired of waiting for this series. I want to see it now. It's like it needs to happen right now. Now. I can't take it, man. It's like, hurry up already and start. And then after the finals, we have 3-4 long months of nothing. Free agency is exciting for like a day. Because once the big name player makes the move, nothing else happens after that. But don't worry, I have a lot of topics and series planned out, to make this channel, still have 2 videos a day for the next 4 months until the NBA season starts again. But, those are the things that I'm going up against right now. Frustration. Because I want the Cavs and the Warriors to play already. But I can't believe Allen Iverson came out and said that. Honestly, I can't believe it. But he's AI. Come on. Let's be. This guy's one of the greatest to ever play. Now, Allen Iverson, I'll say this. I think you are 100% positively out of your damn mind. Especially now, I don't know when that interview took place, but Mike Rappaport did the interview on Allen Iverson. I think it was for the 3-on-3 series or league or whatever. But Mike Rappaport made the interview, and Allen Iverson, I just think you're out of your mind right now. No way in hell. If you think about it, there's no way in hell the Golden State Warriors stand a chance when Kyrie and Kevin Love and LeBron are all healthy playing the way they did. Because if you think about it, in the 2016 NBA Finals, the Golden State Warriors only won when LeBron was playing passive. You look at the first 3 games. LeBron played extremely passive. excuse me, the first 4 games, I shall say. When they went down 3-1, LeBron James was playing extremely passive. Now, when LeBron James really turned it up, he had 41 points, they had a W. Game 6, he had 41 points, they had a W. Game 7, he had a triple-double, nearly 40 points again, and they got a W. You know, so, come on, man. If LeBron plays like that, and then Kyrie and Kevin Love are doing their thing, there's nothing, not one single thing anyone can do to stop him. Okay? It doesn't matter. It's like when Michael Jordan had help and his help was showing up. There's nothing you can do to stop it. Like when Scottie Pippen was showing up. Okay? When Grant was showing up. When Dennis Rodman, Steve Kerr, etc. When they all showed up, there was nothing anyone could have done. Not one single thing anyone could have done to stop him. And the same thing goes for Magic Johnson and Larry Bird and Kobe. Okay? And the same thing's going to happen for LeBron James. Because if you think about it, LeBron has had a lot of bad luck. A lot of you guys got at me for saying unluck. You guys know what I meant. LeBron has had a lot of bad luck in the NBA Finals. Okay? Think about it. 2007. It's not really bad luck. It's just he was good enough to take his team far enough, but then they got destroyed by an all-time great team. 2011, he choked. That was his fault. 2012, he won. 2013, he won. 2014, Dwyane Wade and Chris Bosh disappeared. That's not his fault. That's bad luck. 2015, Kyrie Irving and Kevin Love get injured. That's not his fault. Again, that's bad luck. You know? 2016 comes around. 2016 comes around, and guess what? They go down 3-1, but LeBron James still does his thing. LeBron still does his thing. You know, it's crazy. It's absolutely crazy. You know, anyway, I'll sit here and I'll say this. If LeBron James wins this NBA Finals again, against a Golden State Warrior team that just added Kevin Durant, they just added Kevin Durant. If they win this one more, if LeBron beats them again, I don't think there's going to be anyone in the NBA that can sit there and say LeBron James is not the greatest ever. There's not going to be anyone that's going to say that. How can you say LeBron isn't the greatest ever after that performance? I mean, think about it. How could someone sit there and say LeBron James is not the greatest ever after coming back from a 3-1 deficit against the greatest regular season team in NBA history with the first unanimous MVP in NBA history, and then on top of that, defeating a team that no other player has ever defeated in a best-of-7 with Stephen Curry, Kevin Durant, Draymond Green, and Klay Thompson, 4 All-Stars, 2 superstar players, 2 top 25 players of all time. I mean, what the hell else do you want from LeBron James? What else would someone want from LeBron James? Think about it. What else would you want from him? Honestly. Do you want him to beat a team that's 82-0? You know, people think, oh, he's not perfect like Michael Jordan was in the finals. Oh, so what? LeBron never got swept in the first round. Does that count? You know what I mean? Like, it's a whole bunch of nonsense, man. A whole bunch of nonsense. And it's really silly. Really silly that people say, oh, well, LeBron has to be this. LeBron has to be that. He has to be 6-0 in the finals to be better than Jordan. Well, if you're counting by rings, then how come Bill Russell ain't the damn best player in NBA history? He went 11 for 12. How come Bill Russell ain't the best player in NBA history? 11 for 12. 11 for 12. Okay? And you want to look at LeBron James. Look at the competition he's played in the finals. The luck that he's had. Hey, you don't even have to talk about the luck. Just look at the competition that LeBron James has had in the NBA Finals. And then look at the competition that Michael Jordan had. Who had harder competition? Who had to face the San Antonio Spurs? Who had to face Kevin Durant and Russell Westbrook in the Oklahoma City Thunder? Who had to face the Golden State Warriors? People get on LeBron for making it farther than Michael Jordan, but no one gets on Michael Jordan for getting swept in the first round. That don't make sense. People don't get on Michael Jordan for getting swept in the first round and not even making the finals. But people get on LeBron James because he made it farther than Michael Jordan and placed harder competition. The amount of nonsense that goes on is ridiculous. It's truly pathetic. Okay? I don't know how the hell this turned into a Michael Jordan versus LeBron video, but it did. Honestly, how the hell does 6-0 make you the greatest player ever? How? Because if that's the case, again, I repeat, if that is the case, then Bill Russell should be the greatest player ever. And let's not forget that Robert Horry, a role player, has more rings than Michael Jordan. So what does that say? What does that say? Does that mean Robert Horry is better than Michael Jordan? Does that mean Robert Horry is better than LeBron? You know, this whole ring argument is nonsense. Let's look at the totality of someone's game. The proof is definitely in the pudding. The totality shows that LeBron James is better than Michael Jordan at every single thing. Every single thing. Some people will say Michael Jordan's better at scoring. Whatever. Fine. Michael Jordan's a better scorer. I'll give you that. Whatever. But if LeBron took 23 shots per game for his career, just like Michael Jordan did, he would average 33 points per game and not 30 like Michael Jordan did. LeBron never shot 13% from the three-point line. LeBron is more unguardable than Michael Jordan is because LeBron has the strength, the speed, the athleticism, the power, and now he has the shooting ability. He's the best shooter in the playoffs right now. I mean, there's nothing anyone can do. Nothing anyone can do to stop him. Absolutely nothing. You can't stop LeBron. How are you going to stop him? Okay? So LeBron's a better passer. He's a better defender. Don't give me, oh no, Jordan has a Defensive Player of the Year award. Okay? Who the hell did Michael Jordan guard? Okay? That LeBron couldn't. Who did Michael Jordan guard? Gary Payton? LeBron has had to guard, arguably, at least around probably 5 to 10 of the top 50 players to ever play this game. Who has Michael Jordan had to guard? Because Michael Jordan played in a big man's era. He didn't even have great defenders on him. He had like probably one or two. Gary Payton. Okay? People say, oh, well, he played Clyde Drexler. That's a great player. Clyde Drexler had like 5 good years. And when Michael Jordan played him, Clyde was out of his prime. Okay? Let's stop with the fairy tales, okay? Let's stop with the fairy tales. LeBron has had to guard Paul Pierce, Ray Allen. And this is prime Ray Allen. A lot of you don't even know prime Ray Allen when he used to drop 40 on every single game. Prime Ray Allen, Kobe, Carmelo, Dwyane Wade, Tracy McGrady. Okay, and he even had to guard guards like Chris Paul. He guarded guards before Tony Parker. I mean, this man has guarded so many damn great players. And that's not even the full list. Okay, there's so many more other players. That's not even the full list that he's had to guard. You know, it's truly sad, man. Truly sad that people don't appreciate LeBron James. You know, it's sad. Why can't people just appreciate the fact that LeBron James is better at everything? Even if you don't want to give him scoring, whatever. Besides scoring, there is nothing Michael Jordan is better at. And don't give me, oh, Michael Jordan has that killer instinct. That's all bullshit. Who cares if he has killer instinct? Would you rather have someone that on a final possession with 10 seconds left, would you rather have someone with the final possession with 10 seconds left throw up a shot, even if they're double or triple teamed? Or if he gets double or triple teamed, pass it to an open player for a wide open shot? Which is the smarter shot? What is the right basketball play? That's exactly my point. It's obviously LeBron James. So don't give me that BS. Oh, LeBron this, LeBron that. Ugh, that's all bull crap. Okay? It's complete nonsense. Complete nonsense. The truth of the matter is that LeBron James is a better player than Michael Jordan. He may not have achieved as much as Michael Jordan, but LeBron still has 3 NBA championships, 3 final MVPs, 4 regular season MVPs. He should have won Defensive Player of the Year in 2013. He got snubbed by Marc Gasol. Everyone knows it. Okay, LeBron's a better defender. He's more versatile. Okay, he's gonna finish his career with more points, rebounds, assists, blocks, steals. You name it, LeBron's gonna pass him. LeBron's a more efficient player, higher field goal percentage, higher 3-point percentage. The only thing that's not higher is free throw percentage, but it's only like 8%. Who gives a shit? Okay, it's absolutely sad. Listen, LeBron in the 2016 finals led his team in every single statistical category. Every single statistical category. There has never been a player in NBA history to do that. But he didn't just lead his team in every statistical category. This man came back from a 3-1 deficit as the leader on the team. And people bring up this whole super team bull crap. You want to know the truth about super teams? They've been around since the beginning of the NBA. You really think Bill Russell has 11 championships because he was the only great player on his team? Do you really think Magic Johnson has those championships because he was the only great player on his team? What about Kareem? Have you heard of a player named Kareem? A lot of people say he's the 3rd best player ever. Have you heard of Kareem? Do you think Larry Bird won those championships all by himself? Do you think Michael Jordan, who when he retired in 94, 95, his team lost 2 less games in the regular season. 2 less games in the regular season. Without him. But yet this is the greatest player ever. And he did it all by himself. But yet his team lost 2 less games and almost went to the conference finals without him. When LeBron left Cleveland, they didn't even make the playoffs. They won like 19 games. When LeBron left Miami, they didn't make the playoffs. And they still had Dwyane Wade and Chris Bosh. But obviously they were unhealthy, during that stretch. But still. Okay? The Cavs went from 61-21 with LeBron to the next year, 19. 19 wins. That's pathetic. It's a pathetic season. Okay? Could you imagine if LeBron didn't look, here's another good example. Kyrie Irving and Kevin Love in Game 3 had an amazing performance. Both dropped like 30. LeBron struggled with 11 points and the Cavs lost because LeBron struggled. That is how valuable he is to his team. So all of this nonsense that LeBron is not as good as Michael Jordan because 6-0, that's all nonsense. It's all nonsense. Okay? That's just old men that can't get over the fact that their superhero is no longer the best ever. That's just the damn truth. And it's so sickening that people believe Michael Jordan is still better than LeBron because of 6-0. If you're gonna use that as an example, as a form of showing why Michael Jordan is better, then guess what? Bill Russell's the greatest ever. 11 championships. Bill Russell's the greatest ever. Okay? And don't say, oh, Bill Russell had no competition. He had to face Wilt Chamberlain. So, give me that. Who did Michael Jordan face in the finals? Okay? The Utah Jazz. Are you serious? Are you serious? Are you going to put the Utah Jazz from that era with John Stockton and Karl Malone? 2 great players. But guess what? Michael Jordan didn't have to guard or be guarded by either one of those 2 players because one was a point guard and one was a power forward. Or a center. Big man. Okay? Michael Jordan didn't get guarded by either one of them. He didn't have to guard either one of them. You put that Utah Jazz team against the San Antonio Spurs that beat LeBron James 3 times. 2 times. And guess what? Guess what? Exactly. The Utah Jazz would lose. Okay? The Utah Jazz would get destroyed. You put the Portland Trail Blazers with Clyde Drexler out of his prime up against, let's see, the Golden State Warriors. I mean, this at this point in time, you guys have no argument. LeBron's competition was clearly harder, which is why he has more losses. Now, one of those losses, obviously, he choked. One of those losses, he choked big time. Okay? It's not even a question. 2011 was a big-time choke machine. But we can't sit here and say Michael Jordan never choked. He may have never choked in the finals. But last time I checked, the greatest player ever should not get swept in the first round. The greatest player ever should not get swept in the first round. I mean, you can't win at least one game? You're supposedly the greatest player in NBA history. You're telling me you can't win one game in the first round? Are you kidding me? We're talking about one game in the first round. I mean, come on, man. I can go on and on and on with this. It's simply ridiculous. It's sad, man. It's truly sad. But at the end of the day, I'll sit here and I'll say this. LeBron James is the greatest player in NBA history. The argument for the greatest player in NBA history ended after the 2016 NBA Finals. At that point in time, it became official that LeBron was the greatest ever. It's as simple as that. I expressed my arguments. I can still keep going, but I'm not going to. Yo, guy, what the fuck are you doing, dude? What are you doing, guy? What are you doing, man? What are you doing, bro? Is this guy retarded? What are you doing? Oh, bro. Yo. Oh my goodness, dude. Listen. So I'm doing this video on my car. This is the first time I did a video on my car in a long ass time. Okay? Because I was driving back while I was driving to the gym, and I got a notification on YouTube that said Mike Rappaport interviewed Allen Iverson. So I was like, oh, is this a video? You know, this could be a video. And I pull over, and I got a ticket too, fucking dickhead. Anyway, I pull, not you guys, the cop. It's not his fault. You know, I broke the law, whatever. I don't have my inspection sticker, whatever. So, anyway, I pull over, and I'm making this video. Now a fire truck's gonna go by. And I'm making this video, and somehow it turned into a LeBron James video. So now I'm like 20 minutes behind. But this kid, like, he looks like a retard. And let me not be mean. He's a weird guy, a weird kid, like picking his nose and shit. Comes up to the side of my car, looks into the car, picking his nose and shit. That's why I'm like, guy, what the fuck are you doing? I was about to get out the car and knock his ass out. Like, what the hell is wrong with this guy, bro? Like a freaking 14-year-old, I don't know, man. I'm about to knock this guy out, bro. Anyway, here I am bullying 14-year-olds. Anyway, man, freaking guy, dude. I'm probably gonna cut this out the video. But anyway, it's been your man, Steve. I'm out.